Why do we invest? What's the point? Well, an investment is simply a tool, a mechanism that takes the money you already have and multiplies it without you being there every day to push the wheel. You put in your savings, your income, whatever you can spare, and in return, you expect growth and you expect value. Sometimes you can invest in shares, sometimes bonds, sometimes property, but the core principle never changes. And this core principle is return on investment. The returns can be either dividends, rent, or capital gains. Whatever form it takes, the investment should grow. Now, for most of us, we invest for financial security, for freedom, for emergencies, for goals, and yes, eventually to build wealth over time. But here's the big question that got me thinking. If billionaires already have more money than they can ever spend, why do they invest? And why, especially in land? Hello and welcome back. I'm Surveyor Daniel Goldmine, and today we are looking into something that has been shaping the world. The question I have for today is why high net worth individuals and billionaires are increasingly buying land, especially farmland. You see, what separates billionaires from the rest of us isn't just the number of zeros in their accounts. It's how they manage their zeros. No matter which billionaire you study, either Bill Gates, either Jeff Bezos, whoever, or the global tycoons, the pattern repeats itself. They all protect their wealth first, then they multiply it, and they do it in the safest, smartest way possible. And in the universe of investment choices, from private equities, hedge funds, mega projects, they still look at land and say, this is where I want to park my money. Well, let's break that down exactly to the exact reason. Number one, land offers low volatility. It doesn't panic in any market. If you ask any investor, what they fear most is volatility. Waking up and your portfolio has dipped 30%. You don't want that in any case. But guess what? Land, well, it barely moves. It grows slowly, safely, and predictably. It's one of the few assets where the risk remains genuinely low, regardless of how chaotic the global market becomes. Volatility for land is almost at the minimum you can get. Number two, value of land increases over time. Unlike cars, gadgets, or antiques, land does not depreciate. In fact, it becomes more valuable with time because it's a scarce resource. No one is manufacturing more land anyway. So as demand increases and supply tightens, land appreciates naturally, passively, and consistently. Number three, land can give you returns in form of crop yield returns. And this is a key to why investors do invest in farmland, because it gives them an edge on inflation. Well, many billionaires don't take a fixed rent from the farmland. Instead, they take a percentage of the crop yield. And here's the trick. When inflation goes up, food prices goes up, and so does their income. It's all an inbuilt inflation hedge. It's an advantage. It is also a return. Number four, land is a tangible asset. or as we call it, is a real asset. Well, stocks can crash, crypto can disappear in some cases, and still bonds underperform. But guess what? Land is real. You can walk on it, you can touch it, improve it, use it. It behaves like gold, but better, because it provides and produces value every season. Billionaires love assets they can anchor to their wealth, because they are looking forward to generational wealth, and they want something they can leave behind as a legacy. Number 5 is diversification. Well, we are talking about legacy. Every billionaire wants to protect their empire, and no billionaire wants to sleep rich and wake up bankrupt because one market collapsed. So they spread their wealth out, and Farmland diversifies their portfolio because it does not move with the stock market. When everything else goes right, farmlands stay calm, or even in other cases, they grow. This helps to stabilize their financial ecosystem. No risk, and you have diversified your portfolio. Number 6 is that billionaires like to be involved in philanthropic endeavors, and they like to be seen as supportive characters. So they choose to support communities and choose to close the food gap. In buying land, they don't buy just for profit, but to influence the systems. By subsidizing land leases for mid-level farmers, they can boost food production, improve quality, and reduce the costs, and eventually lift entire communities. This becomes a philanthropic mixture with productivity and creating an image for themselves. Number 7 is conservation of nature and tax benefits. Let's be honest, a lot of wealthy people appreciate the peace that comes with nature. The forests, the rivers, open land. But there is also a strategy behind everything. When they do invest in nature, they expect conservation is met, tax reliefs. Of late, we have seen carbon credits, eco projects, private retreats. When they do create lake houses, of course, it's for a private retreat, and they look like they are protecting nature, but in other words, they are being rewarded by the same system, which isn't bad. It is a genius way to invest. So why do billionaires invest in land? Because, of course, land is steady, it's scarce, it grows, it pays, it protects, and it carries both emotional and economic value. For them, land isn't just land, it's a generational asset, a legacy. And as the world keeps changing, those who control productive land, they somehow control the future. So I don't know what your thoughts are. Let me hear your thoughts on the comment section. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.